to mention free refreshment.
Here we are in episode 12. How come you're here? Where's Serena? I don't know, somewhere else? But she's supposed to be playing. Well, not in this round. How come? That goth girl jacked my spot in an episode, so two can play at that game. What goes around comes around. That sounds fair enough. Yeah, I suppose so. I'll take her place in telling everyone what to do. Ed and me versus Devin and Tom. Ed's first, Devin's second, me third, and Tom's fourth. Oh, before we start, why don't we have a sexy new illustrator look? Because that's a Vexus exclusive thing, maybe? I have no idea. I activate reinforcement of the armor. This lets me search for a level 4 lower warrior monster. I add junk synchron. Then I set a monster in a card. I set a monster. I set a monster in a card. I summon upstart golden ninja. Once per turn, I can send a trap card from my hand to my graveyard to special summon a level 4 or lower ninja from my deck in either face up or face down defense mode. I discard anti-spell fragrance to special summon Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo face up. When he is normal summoned, I get to search for a ninjutsu art card, and when he is flip or special summoned, I get to search for another ninja. I add Karakuri Ninja. Then I overlay Hanzo and upstart Golden Ninja to summon comics hero King Arthur. If he would be destroyed in battle, I can remove an Ixie's material instead to give him 500 attack and deal you 500 damage. I set a card in my turn.
I flip summon Quillbolt Hedgehog. If I control a tuner monster, I can special summon him from the graveyard, but he's banished when he leaves the field. Then I summon Junk Synchron. When he is normal summoned, I can special summon a level 2 or lower monster from my graveyard in defense position, but its effects are negated. As you can guess, this isn't the way I wanted to summon either of these guys. Anyway, I tune them together to summon Excel Synchron in defense mode. Once per turn, I can mill a Synchron monster from my deck to either increase or decrease his level by the level of the sent monster. I can also Excel Synchro summon this in. I mill Jet Synchron to decrease his level by 1. If Jet Synchron is in the graveyard, I can send a card from my hand to the graveyard to special summon him. It's banished when he leaves the field. I send Synchron Explorer to special summon him in defense mode. Since I special summoned a monster from my graveyard, I can special summon Doppel Warrior from my hand in defense mode. Now I special summon Quillbolt Hedgehog from my graveyard in defense mode. Now I tune Doppel Warrior, Quillbolt Hedgehog, and Jet Synchron together to summon Jet Warrior. When Jet Warrior is synchro summoned, I can bounce one of my opponent's cards. I bounce comics hero King Arthur.
You whore! Are you done with your stupid turn yet?
No way. When Doppel Warrior is used for a synchro summon, I get 2 Doppel tokens in attack mode. Now I tune them to Excel Synchron together to summon High Speed Roid Kendama. It does pierce damage, and once per turn, I can banish a machine from my graveyard to deal you 500 damage. Also, if this is in the graveyard and I control no cards, I can special summon it, but I can't normal summon or set that turn. Jet Warrior, attack Tom directly. Kendama, attack Devin's face down.
Kamui Hope of Gusto is flip face up. I get to special summon a Gusto tuner monster from my deck. I special summon Gusto Goldo in defense mode. Now I summon Winda, Priestess of Gusto. When she's attacked and destroyed in battle, I get to special summon a Gusto tuner monster from my deck. Now I tune Guldo and Winda together to summon Daigusto Guldos. Look
at that, you match the synchro materials with the card's lore.
I wish I could say that was intentional, but... Well, Daigusto Guldos' effect is, once per turn, I can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters in my graveyard in my deck to destroy a face-up opponent monster. Then when Guldo is sent from the field to the graveyard, I get to special summon a level 2 or lower Gusto monster from my deck. I summon Gusto Eagle in defense mode. I shuffle in Guldo and Winda to destroy Kendama. Now Guldos, attack Jet Warrior. Now I tune Guldos and Eagle together to summon Daigusto's Freeze.
Oh my god, I'm glad I'm on your team.
When Freeze is synchro summoned, I get to add a Gusto card from my graveyard to my hand. I grab Kamui. Freeze can't be destroyed in battle, and my opponent takes any battle damage I would take in battles involving Gusto monsters. So basically you get to play Angry Birds with this thing around. That's annoying. Well, I summon Mother Grizzly. When she's destroyed in battle, I get to special summon a water monster with 1500 or less attack from my deck in attack position. Attacks Freeze. I summon Swap Frog from my deck. This guy is the key card of this deck. I can discard a water monster to special summon him from my hand, send a level 2 or lower water aqua monster from my field deck to the graveyard when he's summoned, and, once per turn, return 1 monster on my field to the hand to normal summon another frog that turn except for himself. With his effect, I mill Ronin Toden. Now I return Swap Frog to my hand and discard Ronin Toden to special summon. This time I mill Flip Flop Frog. Now I activate Bubble Bringer. Level 4 or higher monsters can't attack directly. During my turn, I can send it to the graveyard to special summon 2 level 3 or lower water monsters with the same name from my graveyard, but their effects are negated.
I'll do that for you. I destroy it with Mystical Space Typhoon.
Ronin can still be special summoned from the graveyard another way, by banishing a frog. So I banish Flip Flop Frog to do that in defense mode. He can't be used for a synchro summon, but that doesn't stop him from being used for an Ixie summon. I overlay him and Swap Frog to summon Sky Cavalry Centaria. He can't be destroyed in battle while he has Ixie's material, and if he battles a monster and that monster isn't destroyed, I can remove an Ixie's material from him to bounce it. I set a card and end my turn.
I set a monster in a card.
I summon Synchron Explorer. When it is normal summoned, I get to special summon a Synchron monster from my graveyard, but its effects are negated. I special summon Excel Synchron in defense mode. I can still pay the cost of his effect though, so I mill Quick Draw Synchron. Now I tune them together to summon Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Level 5 or higher monster's effect is activated, or when exactly 1 level 5 or higher monster is targeted by a monster effect, I can negate the effect's activation, destroy it, and then he gains attack equal to that monster's original attack until the end phase. I can use both of these effects once per turn and during either player's turn. Clear Wing, attack Tom's face down. When Karakuri Digis flip face up, I get to send a face up monster on the field to the graveyard. I send Sky Cavalry Centaria. I summon Winda, Priestess of Gusto. Alright, I'm gonna stop this before it begins. I activate Torrential Tribute. Since a monster was summoned, all monsters on the field are destroyed. My set monster was Dupe Frog, and when he is sent from the field to the graveyard, I get to search for a frog. I add Swap Frog. Oh, I set a card and end my turn. I chain off of that with MST on your card. That card was an MST too.
Ah, wasted blind MST hit.
I special summon Swap Frog by discarding Poison Draw Frog. As his effect, I mill Tadpole. Next, I banish Poison Draw Frog to special summon Ronin Tonin from my graveyard in defense mode. Then I banish the Swap Frog in my grave to special summon the other one in defense mode. I overlay my Ronin Tonins to summon Gachi Gachi Gantetsu in defense mode. All monsters on our field gain 200 stats for every Ixies material on him. If he would be destroyed, I can remove an Ixies material from him instead. Swap Frog, attack Devin directly. I return Swap Frog to my hand, set a card, and end my turn. I activate Call of the Haunted, which special summons a monster from my graveyard in attack mode, but if one is destroyed, so is the other. I special summon Hanzo. Using Hanzo's effect, I search for Twilight Ninja Chunin Nichiri. Then I tribute Hanzo for a set monster.
Tribute.
Set?
Yes, Devin, it's a thing.
You know what's also a thing, Tom? Wasting one of your spell and trap card zones with that useless Call of the Haunted. Wait, Hanzo is gone. Why is it still there?
It only leaves the field if Hanzo is destroyed, but he was tributed. Exact wording is very important in this game.
It's like playing as a fucking lawyer or something.
I special summon High-Speed Roid Kendama from my graveyard. Also, I banish Synchron Explorer to deal Tom 500 damage because why the hell not? Attack Tom's face down. When seeing your silver ninjas flip face up, I can special summon a number of ninjas from my hand or grave to the field face down. I special summon Twilight Ninja Shogun Getsuga, Hanzo, Katakuri Ninja, and Upstart Golden Ninja.
I feel like that would have been more impressive if they appeared as ninjas and not cards. Makes sense why you would need to tribute set him though. Now making sure that, well, whatever it's supposed to be, Kendama doesn't come back. I activate Quillpen of Goldos. I shuffle 2 wind monsters from my graveyard into my deck to bounce 1 card on the field. I shuffle in Freeze and Goldos and bounce Kendama. Now I summon Cam, Serenity of Gusto. Once per turn, I can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters from my graveyard to my deck to draw a card. I shuffle in Winda and Eagle. Cam, attack Ed directly. I summon Swap Frog. I mill Ronin Toten. I banish Dupe Frog to special summon him in defense mode. I overlay him and Swap Frog to summon Herald of Pure Light. Once per turn, I can remove an Ixies material from him to add a monster from my graveyard to my hand, then shuffle a monster in my hand to my deck. I remove Ronin Toten to grab Mother Grizzly and shuffle in Starboy.
I don't really get what you're going for here.
I've got a plan. Herald of Pure Light, attack Katakuri Ninja.
I use Katakuri Ninja's effect on Gachi Gachi Gantetsu. I kind of get what you're going for here. I don't. I flip summon Hanzo first. I search for Twilight Ninja Shingetsu. Next I flip summon Upstart Golden Ninja. Finally I flip summon Twilight Ninja Shogun Getsuga. I can tribute summon him in attack mode by tributing a ninja. Once per turn, I can change him to defense position to special summon 2 ninjas from my graveyard. Now I tribute Katakuri Ninja to summon Twilight Ninja Chunin Nichiri. Once per turn, during any player's turn, I can discard a ninja to either increase the attack of a ninja by 1000 until the end of the turn, or prevent all ninjas and ninjutsu art cards from being destroyed in battle or by card effects.
You have quite a ninja squad, Tom.
Right? Now I overlay Hanzo and Upstart Golden Ninja to summon Blade Armor Ninja. Once per turn, I can remove an Ixies material from him so a ninja can attack twice this turn. I remove Hanzo and select Nichirin. Here we go. Getsuga, attack Herald of Pure Light. Nichirin, attack Ed directly. And attack him again. Blade Armor Ninja, attack Jesse directly. Set a monster in a card.
I can get on that attacking twice effect too. I summon Gusto Eagle. I tune him and Cam together to summon High Speed Roy Chanabra. It can attack twice and gains 200 attack whenever it does. Attack Jesse directly. Just because Tom is protected doesn't mean you are. I activate Mirror Force.
I discard Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke to protect my ninjas with Nichiren's effect.
I summon Mother Grizzly. Attack Itsuga.
I don't exactly have the numbers to absorb kamikaze attacks.
I've got this. With her effect, I special summon Sea Lancer. Attack Devin directly. Now, once while Sea Lancer's face up on the field, I can equip any number of my banished aqua, fish, or sea serpent monsters to him. He gains 1000 attack if he is equipped with cards by this effect, and if he would be destroyed, I can destroy one of the equipped cards instead. I equip him with Dupe Frog, Poison Draw Frog, and Flip Flop Frog.
Frog Malice, anyone? It's like that Super Mario RPG guy.
Finally, I activate Salvage, which lets me add 2 water monsters with 1500 attack or less from my graveyard to my hand. I add Mother Grizzly and Swap Frog.
Time to finish this. I remove Upstart Golden Ninja from Blade Armor Ninja to target himself. Then I use Nichiren's effect to give 1000 attack by discarding Upstart Golden Ninja. Then I use Kitsuga's effect to bring back Hanzo and Upstart Golden Ninja. I search for Katakuri Ninja with Hanzo's effect. Now I overlay him in Upstart Golden Ninja to summon another comics hero, King Arthur. Blade Armor Ninja, attack Sea Lancer. You shouldn't be so careless just because you're about to win, Tom. I activate Mirror Force.
You dirty whore! Both of you had one set?
I set a monster in a card. I flip summon Raiko, Lightsworn Hunter. Wow, you would think that card would appear in my deck before yours. When he's flipped face up, I mill 3 cards. But before that, I can choose to destroy a card on the field. I destroy Tom's face down monster, aka Katakuri Ninja. You don't know that it's Katakuri Ninja, it could be Hanzo. Considering how much you've used his monster search effect, I doubt it. And I melt quickly. I summon Jet Synchron. I tribute him to special summon Jet Warrior from my graveyard in defense mode. Now I send Glow Up Bulb to the graveyard to special summon Jet Synchron. Now I tune them all together to summon Stardust Dragon!
I definitely feel this guy's appearance is long overdue.
During either player's turn, when a card or effect that would destroy a card on the field is activated, I can tribute him to negate and destroy it. He's then special summoned during the end phase. Stardust Dragon, attack Devin!
I set a monster and in my turn, I discard Mother Grizzly to special summon Swap Frog. I mill Swap Frog with his effect. I banish that Swap Frog to special summon Ronin Toadin in defense mode. I overlay him in Swap Frog to summon Sky Cavalry Centauria. Attack Kitsuga.
What are you doing?
Gambling. I remove Swap Frog from Centauria to bounce Kitsuga. Sea Lancer, attack him directly.
I activate Call of the Haunted and revive Twilight Ninja Chunin Nichiren.
You think I'm not afraid to mutual kill? Attack him anyway.
I discard Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke to protect him.
And I destroy Dupe Frog to protect him. I use Dupe Frog and search for Death Frog. Now I banish Dupe Frog to special summon Ronin Toadin in defense mode. Then I tribute him to summon Death Frog. When he is tribute summoned, I can special summon as many copies of him from my hand or deck equal to the number of copies of Tadpole in my grave. And that's 1. I overlay my Death Frogs to summon Shark Fortress. is the only monster you can attack. Once per turn, I can remove an Ixie's material from him to let one of my monsters attack twice this turn. Just like Blade Armor Ninja. I set a card and end my turn. I tribute Nichirin to summon Getsuga. Now I use his effect to special summon. I activate Solemn Strike. By paying 1500 life points, I can negate the special summon of a monster or the activation of a monster effect and destroy it.
I activate Tuning, which lets me search for a Synchron Tuner monster, and then I mill a card. I adjunct Synchron, then I summon him. I use his effect to special summon Doppel Warrior. I tune them together to summon TG Hyper Librarian. I draw a card whenever a monster is synchro summoned. I'm not special summoning 2 Doppel tokens. Now once per duel, I can mill the top card of my deck to special summon Glow Up Bulb from my graveyard in defense mode. That should be Grow Up Bulb, not Glow Up Bulb. Stupid translators.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't glow. It grows because you synchro summon with it.
Don't try to figure out Konami's logic. For once, I mill good and mill Level Eater. I can reduce the level of a level 5 or higher monster on my field to special summon him from my graveyard, but he can only be tributed for a tribute summon.
Wow, that's like the exact opposite of most effect restrictions.
I reduce Hyper Librarian to a level 4 monster to special summon Level Eater in defense mode. I tune him in Glow Up Bulb to summon Formula Synchron in defense mode. When he is synchro summoned, I draw 1 card, plus another due to Hyper Librarian. I can also Excel synchro summon with him. I tune Formula Synchron and Stardust Dragon together to summon Stardust Warrior! During either player's turn, when my opponent special summons a monster, I contribute him to negate the special summons and destroy it. He is then special summoned during the end phase. If he is destroyed in battle or leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, I get to special summon a level 8 or lower warrior synchro monster from my extra deck, which is treated as a synchro summon. I also draw a card because of Hyper Librarian.
He's no Quasar, but that's pretty amazing. So by warrior, do you mean like Crimson Blader?
No, by warrior I mean monsters with warrior in their name. But they're not mutually exclusive. I reduced his level to 9 to special summon Level Eater from my grave in defense mode. Stardust Warrior, attack Tom directly. Hyper Librarian, attack Tom directly.
To think he managed to do all of that with just junk synchro. I flip summon Kamui, Hope of Gusto. I special summon Gusto Goldo in defense mode with her effect, and since this special summon is for another card's effect, Stardust Warrior can't negate it. Then I summon Cam, Serenity of Gusto. Now I activate another Quill Pen to shuffle in Chinabra and Eagle and bounce Stardust Warrior.
With Stardust Warrior's effect, I special summon Rogue Warrior. Once per turn, I can special summon a level 2 or lower warrior machine monster from my deck. Hyper Librarian activates again.
Now I can safely tune my monsters together to summon Hyper Psychic Blaster! Pierce damage, and we gain life points equal to the pierce damage he inflicts. Bet you glad I've got Shark Fortress out, otherwise that thing would wipe us out because of that pointless Level Eater. Hyper Psychic Blaster, you have no choice. Attack Shark Fortress. You guys fought well, but we win. Sea Lancer, attack Tom directly.
Now that duel was awesome.
Yeah, we all got to make some very strong monsters and combos. I was glad to be a part of it.
It was a bit on the repetitive side, though.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point of all our decks. Frogs use Swap Frog over and over, Junk Doppel summons the same low-level monsters, Gusto recycles all of its monsters for loops, and ninjas bring out copies of themselves.
Yeah, but I still had fun with it.
Hopefully Serena will be able to be in a duel like this one. Don't remind me.